I was in this thing for the money, I'd still be out on the streets. I'd still be out there doing wrong, because there's people on the streets making way more money than people in the music business.
Best duo since Moses and the Pharaoh. David and Goliath, I'm the bow and you're the arrow. That was dipped in poison, marching off the battle. Blood stains the soil, the cries of war travel. Echo through the halls, covered in hieroglyphics. Victor I will stand, the outcome is horrific. King's head in my hand, my thinking is prolific. Plant my flag inside the land, your tyranny is ended. Music for the movement, I'm highly recommended. I might lose it, at the madhouse I'm a tenant. Not your close friend or counselor, but your lieutenant. Altercations leave you altered and dismembered. Ain't a band-aid big enough to stop the earth's bleeding. Cut your heart out, eat it while it's still beating. Your soul I devour, so control is now ours. The source of your wisdom, knowledge, and power. This is hand-to-hand combat. Wield the mace and the shield on the field, swinging a battle axe. Bring bats, sword fight on horseback. Throw daggers, throw rocks, that's throwbacks. Throw sticks, throw spears right through backs. Move back, cracking with clubs, you get whacked. Bare-handed brawler, give open hand smacks. Battle horns blare, the sky will turn black. I'm a nightmare walking, psychopath talking. Streets cordoned off by police, this means caution. Disrespect him, I'ma check him, not endorse him. For flexing, I'ma stretch him, send him home in portions. Force in my hand, imposing my will. This the concrete jungle, we eat what we kill. You can run fast, your past catch up still. Dealt a bad hand, forced to bid nil. This ain't a game, this is rap for real. Since only God can judge, let me make my appeal to the Almighty. Coded messages revealed in pursuit of nirvana and the power to heal. Peep the image, I'm all clone myself, got my own back, never call on no one else. Invincible, invisible, going stealth. You're rich if you're healthy, so know your wealth. I've been drinking. A pyromaniac, only wishing to watch the world burn. My mink dragon spit more fire than Lindworm. My jeans sagging, I toe tagging, my mood turn. Crestfallen, the rest modeling, my heart yearns. For simpler times, try to convince my mind. This is the handiwork of hoodlums doing heinous crimes. Illegible, my schedule I reorganize. And I'm still days ahead of you. I realize the Ripper, the Master, the Overlordian. Flow like Dumele over a accordion. Come go with me, my expose. Tape recorder plays rock till a cassette pop. Repair the tape with tape. Isn't, couldn't, wouldn't, didn't, all you can say. You negative Nancy slut, Ronald Reagan face. Break your legs for good luck, now you can't ambulate. Call an ambulance, I piss on amber ways of grain. We drink away the pain. Beer, malt liquor, Henny champagne. Hooch, bum juice, Scotch Bombay. Whiskey on the rocks, shots all day. We drink away the pain. Beer, malt liquor, Henny champagne. Hooch, bum juice, Scotch Bombay. Whiskey on the rocks. The bitter truth will make you cry salty tears. Life ain't sweet, palette of pain will persevere. Need to escape, relocate, and disappear. Remote cabin in the woods with no one near. Marvelous marvel at the view, sky clear. Shoot stuck in a time loop of yesteryear. Psyops on the population, control with fear. Stop all the misinformation you're spreading here. Looking for moon habitation, leave the atmosphere. Nowhere to go but up, rocket ships I commandeer. So far to stretch my hand, like Rita Farr. Whip quick like Cliff Steele in a racing car. From the time before time, a place from afar. A stranger in a strange land, my third eye ajar. Rap artists paint a vivid image with my bars. The last czar, my likeness in marble they were carved. We drink away the pain. Beer, malt liquor, Henny champagne, hooch, bum juice, Scotch Bombay, whiskey on the rocks, shots all day. We drink away the pain. Beer, malt liquor, Henny champagne, hooch, bum juice, Scotch Bombay, whiskey on the rocks.
The Ripper, the Master, the Overlordian, playing MCs like an old accordion.
Grow into an eerie world within a world. And from out of the white darkness comes strange.
In the streets of New York, dope fiends are leaning from morphine. TV screens follow the homicide scene. Illiterate youth seen holding a magazine. Deliver the truth, obscene, stolen dreams. Let you borrow my nightmare, bring it back pristine. Can't stand on your own, been propped up by your team. You'll fall when alone, lose your balance, you saw the beam. Green light means go time, check your timepiece. Reload to the beat, explode like upkeeps. Step gingerly to avoid waking the beast. What's beef? Not talking about cattle, we on the brink of battle. Cowards throw rocks, retreat into the shadows. Slam dance while the judge slams the gavel. This the Wild West, have gun will travel. My feet rest in the stirrups of leather saddles. The beat's fresh but the lyrics they feel embattled.
De Blasio told me today that he can feel it in his bones. The city of New York is turning around. But try telling that to the people of Bushwick, Brooklyn, or the people in Queens, Manhattan, the Bronx, or Staten Island. Yes, there were shootings last night in all of those places. 5 people shot here on this street corner alone.
It's real hip-hop music.
People in the audience, K-Rime is my name. I write rhymes, lines, insert them inside your brain. Of course, your loss could be the next man's gain. Harder than Iron Man, I'm the Obadiah Stane of the rap game. Facts expand my campaign like Tutmost rain. With the utmost disdain for you whack-ass, trash-ass rappers the same. Modoc to my ops, full control of the aim. Talk honestly, speak the truth, don't mention names. God didn't just save, he unleashed plagues. Run that fade like a barber sprinting with blades. I had practice from parenting, it's hell that I raised. Life's madness is harrowing, it's bleak in his grave. Mike's badness, I'm borrowing this thriller I made. Moonwalk over your corpse on the stage with no sliver of remorse in any way.
A rising tide of gun violence that touched every borough last night. And it all comes as police have struggled for weeks to control violent assaults in the New York City transit system. So far, the surge in shootings this year is up to 573, leaving a trail of 652 victims, an increase of 78% over 2020.
Hip-hop music.
Recording this forever together.
From my death to my rebirth, a new day dawns. Now I'm blessed, no longer cursed. And time moves on, hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Stay calm, playing hurt, remain in the game. My aim long, I'm Steph Curry behind the arc. I splash y'all, my friends scurry, flee from the narcs and fast cars. Make moves like masters of espionage. The flow cause global disasters. Raise the alarm, get the safety you've been hastily warned. There's no margin for error in this era, can't afford to be wrong. I'm too wavy, never swayed by the songs that were sung by the sirens and the vixens along. Like a gun misfiring, I jam and perform. Strike me down if I'm lying, swear it on my firstborn. After all, my mama's thanking God for blessing a child. All my mama gotta do now is collect it and smile. Hard times come and go, they will pass you by. Learn from it, take notes. We all laugh and cry, find ways we can cope. We all have to die, some drink, some smoke, getting blasted high. Hard times come and go, they will pass you by. Learn from it, take notes. We all laugh and cry, find ways we can cope. we all have to die. Some drink, some smoke, getting blasted, right? I'm in it for the long run, no matter the outcome. A finisher, spread the word of Minister Malcolm. Not miniature, gargantuan, beast you can't outrun. These footsteps decimate buildings while mount guns. Bullets bounce off my chest, ricochet to the sun. Bid the world adieu, never destined to be a random one. Deaf and destitute need a blessing while I sip my ale. Terrorists on the terrace, infidel at the citadel. In a royal palace, write rhymes on papyrus. I change like strands and variants of the virus. Exchange signals with hands so you know who I side with, and give you key concepts so you can unlock your mindset. The ill will of God's were choices we were provided. Tourists in utopia, to the light I was guided. As a whole, people in this globe are divided. The laws are flawed, we ignore and don't abide with. Hard times come and go, they will pass you by. Learn from it, take notes. We all laugh and cry, find ways we can cope. We all have to die. Some drink, some smoke, getting blasted high. Hard times come and go, they will pass you by. Learn from it, take notes. We all laugh and cry, find ways we can cope. We all have to die. Some drink, some smoke, getting blasted, right?
Second to none, making MCs run, so don't try to step to me, cause I ain't the one. R-A-W.
I'm outside, heaven's gate, waiting on entry. Protected by guardian goddesses and centuries. I'm off into my final form, level up eventually. These harsh winters, cruel summers went on for centuries. These malt liquor, glass beer bottles are empty. Kept jeweled amulets around necks, chains lengthy. Take that fake jewelry off, your ice looking like dandruff, and loud like an asbestos cough. New York, New York, in my impregnable fortress, an underground bunker in Cali that's enormous. From Queens to the Valley of Kings, you never saw us. Outer-worldly beings and universal forces inflict cosmic horrors that rinse off your bright crimson blood in a meteor shower. In an immediate hour, I can heal the world's hunger or find planets to devour. Soviet weapons for these cold wars, unholiest men pray for my downfall. Can't solve the puzzle of life, missing a jigsaw. Demons are holy sites, call upon and conjure. It's only right, throw roses for my encore, or thrown to the walls for crimes you weren't there for. Therefore, thrown under the bus, makes me wanna grow up. Throw hands with y'all, walk away or get carried. Life's a bitch, God forbid she remarry. I'm so fly every time I come around that when I leave, there's no footsteps on the ground. My pen achieves summaries told by the sound. Float to the top or sink and never found. Dope when I drop and known throughout the town to
set it off.